Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of NasCard Radio. This is episode 246 of NasCard Radio, where trading cards and racing meet. I'm a pal Val. With me is the man, the myth, the legend, PSA and White Castle Hall of Famer, Logan. How are you tonight?
I think I'm going to be taking the crazy train to Southern California.
Okay. just had a comfortable silence. Anyway, got a
Yep.
great show for everybody. We're gonna do a racing recap, and we're gonna visit or check in on the Panini incident, Parkside, Pronto. We're gonna talk about the national, preparing for the national, maybe some of the things going on at the national, maybe things you do know, or don't remember. First time, 100th time. I can't be 100th time, but 40th time, and then we'll finish the show with King's Court. So
Cool, man.
good show.
All right.
All right. Let's see. What do we want
Let's
to
see.
do?
Shout outs and whatnot.
Well, we want to thank our sponsor, Panini America, of course,
Yes.
especially Misha. Um, had a good show the other day. They were opening Dunruss and Misha opening some boxes. So
Yeah, it was fun.
a lot of cool stuff. And he did have his big hit. It was Jeff Gordon auto. So
Yeah, he actually stayed on with us and opened up a box, and that box had a Jeff Gordon auto in it.
of course I can't remember the number, but yeah, I was like, of course. But anyway, I want to do our shout outs. Chase Freeman, Scott Boys, Chase Blaylock, and Misha Wines for the Rumble and YouTube comments. We read them, so please leave them.
hmm
And not to skip over Donruss, but 2025 Opinion Select is slated for August 27th.
Not too long after the national, I guess. Well, it's about 3 or 4 weeks. So,
But that's subject to change. So,
as we well know,
yeah, write that in pencil, not pen
yep,
or
erase, erase,
Sharpie.
erase.
Yep. So we'll see. Maybe it'll come in. We'll see. Maybe we'll catch up this year.
Oh man, we can only hope.
That's what we're hoping for. All right. Anything else before we do the racing recap? Had a few going on.
Let's see. Well, Rex White passed away.
Oh yeah,
So our thoughts and prayers are with his family. He had a good run, though. I think he was what
4,
or
something like that.
five, I think. So, but he's the 1960 champ, and we're all thinking about his family. And I saw a lot of people putting cards on eBay. They always do.
He I wasn't when I first started getting into NASCAR or whatever. I went to one of those stocks for tots, and I was going around, and I think I had a card for him, and so he signed it. Rex White, and he signs it 1960 champ. And so later when I got home, I'm looking at it, I was like, that was a 1960 Cup champion. I was like, holy cow. That's like the first Cup champion I had run into, especially with some of the older guys, right? So I always remembered that he won 60 champ. Yeah, I was really sad to hear about that. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great driver, a great person. Every time we met him at the Hall of Fame, he was always nice. Always nice.
Yeah, big ambassador for it. So,
Yep. So, yeah, we're thinking about his family. So, just want to put that out there.
all right, let's jump to King's Court so we can spend some time on the other stuff. Craftsman Truck Series, they were off, and their next race is the T Sport 200 Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, Friday, July 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern. So they are going to start back up. There's summer breaks over.
Yeah, they've had a nice vacation.
They sure have. And over the Xfinity Series, that was race number 20, the Bet Rivers 200 Saturday, July 19th at Dover Motor Speedway. Connor Zilisch was our winner. Highest finishing rookie was Connor Zilisch.
Wow.
Position
Makes
one.
it
Yeah,
easy.
it sure does. It spoil us. So he's been on a tear.
Fire.
Yes. Yeah. And we've talked about before. His some of his first cards or first cards, 2024. He was a Panini Instant card number 4, and that was a rookie prospect. Few parallels there with the Jungle, Jaguar, White Tiger, Blue Viper, number 25 or less. And then also 2 autos there, the Jaguar at 10 and the Blue Viper 1 of 1. And I think that was on our list. Well, I think it was the other day. It was $1,400. I think it resold.
Yeah, it was quite pricey.
Well, that turned out to be a pretty good bet there. I can't even tell you how many. They had 3, 4 wins season already, so he's probably going
I,
to get
I
Rookie of the
think
Year.
I think it is it 4. I'm trying to remember. He keeps winning so much, I lose track.
Yeah, and by the time the Panini Instants come out, he's got another Panini Instant.
Yep.
So I don't remember a season like this in a while. So
Yeah, he's in this year's Donruss. He's a rated rookie. So
yeah,
he's got all the
2025 is all his big releases, and he's already had, like I said, three Panini Instants already, and having more. So and then next race number 21. That's going to be the Pennzoil 250 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Saturday, July 26th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern.
and before we leave this race, you know what? To make a
What?
great race team, what does it take?
It takes a Zilisch.
There you go.
Yeah, he's got 4 wins this season. So just looking at our, he's got 4 wins out of 19. Of course, they've had 20 races. Allgaier and Hill have 3. So, all right.
Haha.
Yeah, moving over to the Cup Series. There's race number 21. That was the Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 400 Sunday, July 20th at Dover Motor Speedway. Denny Hamlin was our winner after the rain. Highest finishing rookie was Riley Herbst at 24. I
Yeah.
thought for sure they were going to call that, and I'm like,
Dude.
nope.
Yeah, they even took the trophy to the makeshift garage area where they have a makeshift victory lane. So then they brought it back out. They showed bringing the Miles the Munster. He's holding he'll hold the car or whatever. But
Right.
um, so yeah, I thought when they did that, I thought, well, they're just it's over now. But it wasn't.
No. Yeah, I was really surprised. So anyway, Denny had one. So uh, did I didn't put up his cards. Yeah, I need right there. Okay. 2005, 20 years ago. He's in Press Pass, he's a Panorama, and he's in the Press Pass signings, Top Prospects memorabilia. He's in the 2005 Press Pass Optima base card there. He's also in the Press Pass Stealth and the No Boundary insert. He's in 2005 Press Pass Trackside, has a base card there with different parallels, and 2005 Wheels American Thunder, card number 89 in the parallels.
So does this make what, like, is this his 57th or 58th win? I think it's 50. I thought, I don't know. I've lost track.
It's up there, man.
Yeah, he's like 11th all time. I think he said he wants to get in the top 10. So he's got Kevin Harvick to beat at 60 at number 10. So he's got just a few races. Heck, the role he's on now, he could maybe do it this year.
Yeah, he's got 4 wins this season. Larson's got 3. I mean, you just have to get hot at the right time, and
Mm-hmm.
he's still winning. I know
Yeah,
it's kind of, I don't say boring, but and
it was.
he likes to antagonize folks, and they take. But the guy can drive.
He sure as heck can. I know there's some friends of the show who don't like him. I like him fine because he drives for Gibbs, so I'm good with it. But love him or hate him, man, he's one of the greatest. He's the 11th greatest driver of all time. He would definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's a lock
Oh
for
yeah,
that. Probably first. So
I agree. Yeah, I think first ballot for sure, no doubt.
otherwise, we don't even have a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, and our highest finisher is Riley Herbst at 24.
Yeah,
And there we go here. His first card is 2018. He's the next in line. He's also in the signing series and Dunruss 2018 Panini certified autograph. He does have a base card in 2018 Panini Victory Lane with the different parallels and printing plates, but no autos.
Wow.
Yes, sir. It's been an SVG the last couple of weeks. I was like, rather Herbst, like, hey, you remember me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Next race number 22, the Brickyard 400,
Yeah.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Sunday, 27th at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be on TNT Sport. And stages end of lap 50, 100, and 160.
Well, I'm just glad that they're running the big track and not that goofy road course crap anymore. And they're back to the way this race should be.
Well, I think with all the other road races that they have, it's like, all right, hey, let's take a chill here on the road races.
Another sidebar. Back in 1994, when the Brickyard was, going to be the very first Brickyard, those were back in the days when you could go to Walmart and they would have like a whole aisle of NASCAR stuff. And our Walmart had that. Both sides, the whole aisle, all the way down, NASCAR on both sides. Diecast everywhere. They had some Brickyard 400 diecast. Somebody made a sign that said, I wish I had a picture. Of course, there was no smartphones then. And it said, Backyard 400.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God. That's hard to believe. That's 31 years ago.
In '94, yeah. Oh my goodness, that time goes by, man, quick. Well, we got talking about Denny 20 years ago and Brickyard 400 back in '94. Yeah, man.
Jeez.
Yep, yep, yep. All right, moving over to IndyCar. That was the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy Toronto, Sunday, July 20th. Pato O'Ward was our winner.
My cousin.
Yeah, he's coming on. And where did I see them? I know. Where did I see? There we go. Talked about him last week. 2024 Parkside IndyCar. He has 5 cards in that set with the different parallels for all of those. There's a box topper for him as well. Marquee Mints, Pit Pass, Podium. There's Signature Series. He's in the Surprise Signature Series with, is that a quad? No, it's a three up with Award, Rossi, and Rosenquist.
Rosenquist, yeah.
And he is also in Pronto. He has 8 cards in the 2024 Pronto releases last year. He's in the Indy 500 Pacific 2024 with the signatures as well. And then the 2024 Tops F1 Paddock Pass, Formula One, card number 29, and different parallels. Those are on the right hand side.
I like those. Those are cool.
Did a nice job with the photography there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. So with that, he's coming on here. He is in second place. He was in second place 2 weeks ago, but he shrunk it down to 99 points out of first place behind Alex Palou for the championship. So,
I think Pelot, if he just doesn't completely explode, I think he's going to win it again.
well, there's not enough races. So race 14 out of 17 is going to be July 27th. The WeatherTech. It's going to be at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca, California, IndyCar Grand Prix of Monterey at 3 p.m. Eastern. So with only 3 races left, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, like I said, I don't. He may not be able to even catch him.
Sorry, 4 races. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
But it's either feast or famine for IndyCar races. We go a while, there's no races. Then we have we have a ton of races.
well, yeah, that double the other week. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And yeah, so that's the next race. So that's it for racing recap.
Cool, man. I'm looking forward to the Brickyard this weekend, or the backyard, the backyard
Or
400.
400, yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Next segment, the on demand. Speaking of that, let me share my screen real quick. Let's go drop it on Pronto. They actually have the cards up for week, I guess it was like 11 and 12 or 12 and 13. No, 12, but it's a double. So there's a lot of cards there. I don't, we're not going to release this probably until after this releases, but there's going to be a lot of parallels in that one. I think it's like 11 cards. So if they do out of the 10, so that's 111, 110 plus the other 101s. It's like half. If it has a print run of in the 300s or whatever, there's going to be a lot of parallels in there.
oh, no doubt.
So
There's a good chance to get one.
that's the week. Yeah. We'll see what the print runs are next week. But week 11 had a print run of 278. So the print runs are in the 270s, 280, and that 290. So nothing crazy so far for them. That's because they went to that subscription model.
Yeah.
A lot of people, because they were saying they were going to get extra stuff in there, which turned out now, I think we talked about this before, but they've since said that everybody
Hmm.
has a shot at the autos and the stuff. I think they were getting the packs mixed up between who subscribed, who didn't subscribe, so they just made it easy and printed them up,
Spread.
and
Yeah.
yep, wasn't worth it. So, and then on the Panini Instant side, we had Zilisch not last week, but 2 weeks ago. That Zilisch,
Yep.
I think it was card number 34. No autos for him this now from other Panini Instant versions had parallel autos, but I think that's probably going to stop now that Donruss and everything else is starting to come out. So
Yeah. I'm wondering if Panini has budgeted only so many autos to be used, and maybe that's why there's no auto here.
maybe, but he keeps on winning. They're going to go through all the autos for the parallels.
No kidding, they're not going to have anything left, out of their sheets.
Yeah. So uh,
Crazy.
that's the 34, 35 SVG's win previous, and it does have autos. So those are up, but I think a lot of those are gone except for the base now. So there, I think this one was off cycle um, when those got put up. So
Yeah, in fact, I missed it completely. I've just got, and I was just going over base anyway, so it didn't matter. But
we are on card 34 and 35 of the Panini Instant. So
yeah,
exactly, and I think we're at, let's see, race 22. So we're at 35 cards and 22 races. Then don't forget at the end of the year we'll have rookie of the years and probably championship.
champions.
So yeah,
Yeah,
bring that register again
hold
and
on.
contribute to Misha's bonus. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. And okay, so we'll drop that off. And the national.
It's
It's gonna be
coming up, man.
yep. It's next week. That reminds me, no show next week, so we'll be off, and it's gonna be in Chicago. It's gonna be in Chicago for a couple years, I think.
Oh yeah, next year. Let's see. This is what this 26. I think they were. Was it last year or year before last? I think that they sent out a thing to all the dealers, and this is from what I understand. I may not have it exactly right, but I think the picks were Atlanta, Atlantic City, and Chicago. I think were the picks, and from what I understand, I don't know this for sure, but I heard that Atlantic City was going to give like $1,500 credit to all the dealers to Atlantic City to vote and go there. We're in Chicago next year. That should tell you everything you want to know. Even
Um,
$1,500, the dealers said no.
yeah, I drew a line in the sand the last time. I said I am not going back to Atlantic City again.
I
Had
mean,
the dealer got beat up there, if I remember right. They had some robberies at the tables. So
it's not a pleasant. And I'm not trying to ditz on Atlantic City. I'm just going to call it like I see it. I mean, it's just a area now. Back in the 30s, 40s, 50s. I mean, that was the place to go. The Jersey Shore, the boardwalk. Monopoly is based off of the boardwalk there in Atlantic City. So we've seen a lot of the streets there, but
right, it's like once you got out from the convention center or whatever, it was really depressed. So
oh yeah, I mean there was a
uh,
lot of homeless people. I saw homeless people sleeping on the stoops of church, and like I said, people got robbed. And my son, he had an event down at the casino, one of the casinos. He was going to see some football player. I can't remember who it was. Lawrence Taylor, that's who it was. He goes, Dad, I'll just walk. I'm going like, hell, you're going to walk. It was like a mile and a half or something. I said, no, I will take you. You are not walking.
yeah, so it's in Chicago. It was nice. I was hoping for Atlantic City for Atlanta, but I I don't know. They had that issue. I guess the attendance wasn't high, but then again, it was like the junk wax or was starting then. So was it 92, 94, something like that?
Yeah, it was 90s, and the dealers they said that was like one of their worst shows they've ever had. Which I really find that hard to believe, but nobody wants to go back to Atlanta. But I got a feeling that the new committee that's running the national, I think they're looking at all kinds of alternative places to hold the national after 2027. So we may be going to Detroit. That's kind of what I'm hearing, because I think Cleveland is off the map, or off the board because of I think that play. I don't know if that place is getting sold or whatever, but when I was there last year, the facilities were so inadequate.
Right.
Um, there were not people lined up forever to go to the bathroom. Uh, just the Wi-Fi sometimes was not so good. Which this is freaking 20. Well, that was 2024 then. I mean, come on. And I
Well,
heard. Go ahead.
I was gonna say they probably didn't want to put the money in the infrastructure or whatever, and if they
That's
had other
true.
plans for it. So, but the other thing I was gonna say is Atlanta is not the same Atlanta it was in 1994.
Mm-mm. They've had the Olympics since then and everything. They upgraded their infrastructure for the Olympics big time back then.
Yeah. So I I I don't know why they wouldn't give them another shot. So anyway, so we want to talk about the national. It's in Chicago. Logan's been multiple times. I've been a few times, but Logan's been a lot more than I have. So if you've never been, definitely recommend going to the national. You'll see everything except for Richard Petty 72 STP. But if you want to see about 5 or 6 mantles, or at least that's the place to
Oh,
go.
there's going to be more mantles than that. There'll be a couple dealers that'll possible mantles.
But there should be some NASCAR there, and that's probably because for the last 10, 15 years, we go to every table and ask them if they have NASCAR. So we're wearing them down, and they're bringing it finally. So
Yeah, it's starting to get better. Last year was good. I have actually have a video on my YouTube channel that you can watch. All my pickups from last year. So you might want to go check that out. Not to try to promote my channel or anything, but you can still you can see what kind of stuff is available there.
right, so you can, at this stage of the game, but if you can get a hotel that's really close, you can actually walk, and they have, what do we call it, the whatever tubes, um,
The hamster tubes.
hamster tubes that get to the convention center without having to go outside and getting wet if it's raining. Otherwise, you can, just cross the street. So there's parking in the parking deck. I can't remember if it's 15, $20 a day, and um, you might want to bring some snacks because I think you have to you don't you'd have to repay for parking to come back. There is the one restaurant across the street which we go to quite a bit,
Gibson's.
Gibson's. So definitely, it's a high it's a high end steakhouse, but
Oh, good. I can't wait. Well, that's the first place when we get there. We're leaving Tuesday. When we get there Tuesday night, that will be the first place that me, my son, and my daughter-in-law will be going to.
yeah, yeah, I highly recommend it. And you never know who you'll run into there. Maybe it could be
Oh,
Well, it used to be when Kurt ran into Pete Rose. So
oh, you'll see most of the signers that sign during the national. You'll see them there at whatever particular time. It's like if they sign from like 1 to 2, go. You could probably go over to Gibson's after 2 o'clock and probably see them over there because we
yeah,
see so many athletes and signers there. It's unbelievable. But you, it's taboo to me. I would never ever want to bother anybody while they're eating. I know that a friend of ours he cornered Pete Rose out in the waiting area one year. Pete Rose's signature when he was out there. Um, and I think that's okay. But when they're eating, man, that's that's just really rude.
yeah, I would not bother them while they're eating, but you know, coming in out of the restaurant or something like that, if you happen to by chance, then
Hmm.
yep. And then, like I said, so if you bring some snacks or whatever, there is a Starbucks there right by the entrance. Um, I don't think they have it
When you walk in, you kind of go almost to the back and go over to the right a little bit, and there's a Starbucks. You can't miss it. It's right there.
right. It does not have any extended hours, so it's normal Starbucks hour.
Yeah.
And of course, you want to wear comfortable shoes because that concrete floor is not forgiving. Unless you go to find some of the booths, the high end booths, they have some carpeting there.
The Tops actually has the best with the best padding. When you walk over there, it's like ah,
Yeah.
it feels so good on your feet. Yeah, a lot of the big like Panini, they'll have some carpet down with some padding. It'll be okay, but in previous years, Tops is by far they win that contest for sure.
Speaking of tops, you'll want to stop there Thursday, possibly Friday, and ask if they're doing the tops Q and how you can get on the list. If they're still doing that, which I think they are, they've kind of changed it up where I think it's on Friday. You get on the list with the email address, and then they will email you, have a random drawing if you're selected, and then it's after hours on Friday with, I guess, some hors d'oeuvres, and there's some giveaways, some contests, and then, like I said, a Q&A. So I try not to miss it. It's definitely worth the price of admission. So
It definitely is. Last was it last year? I think the last couple of years. I know there was one year I can't remember what year it was. It was either last year or year before last. I didn't get an email from them, so we went and did something else. And then I looked back on my spam, and it was in my spam that I was able to go. It's like so now. Lesson learned: check your spam.
yeah, I think we got a 62 Mantle Maris. It was that dual card of them
Yeah,
in 1962 top. So it wasn't like it was mint or anything, but it was, you know, a mission. So
but they also at the end they give you a special card that's made just for that event to everybody that attended, and then of course everybody goes runs to eBay to sell it real quick. But
yeah, that's right. Usually they allow 150 folks in, and it'll be numbered out of 150, or I think one year they did somebody, or a few years they did different poses, and it was 50 of each.
yeah,
So yeah, you want to check eBay Friday night, Friday night if you're not going.
definitely worth it though to go because and the food's pretty good too for convention center food. It's actually really not bad.
I don't can't remember if they had an open bar or not. I would I
They
usually
they
get Cokes or whatever. So
they did. Um, Remember one year in
in
Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah, I was afraid you were going to say something about that, but
Yeah,
go off on a tangent.
somebody that we know on NASCAR radio got pretty tipsy.
Yeah,
It wasn't you.
yeah, it wasn't me. So kind of took a snooze on the couch.
Oh my god, that
Had to
was
get a mirror and put under your nose. Still alive.
I was like, we went out to eat after that. I think with your sister,
That was my. It was my cousin.
Uh,
Yeah.
your cousin. Yeah, it's like I was out of it, man. I'll just say that I was completely out of it. That's the last time that I've been drunk.
Don't
Was then.
don't drink on an empty stomach.
No kidding, because I hadn't eaten all day, and
I
I
know.
was drinking white wine like crazy, and it caught up to me pretty quick.
That was Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Baltimore. That was funny though. That's when that homeless guy approached me twice with two different stories.
Yeah. So the Tops Q&A, if they're putting on, I would definitely ask, and you'll thank me. So if you get selected,
Well, one of the advantages, at least I think it's an advantage for us as being NASCAR collectors,
yeah.
is you a lot of these dealers they'll buy collections and they'll get these NASCAR cards. Oh god, I just want to get rid of them. That's what they want. So you can find cards that are really nice for low prices because the dealers don't care. They just want to get rid of it because it's not their thing, and they have an opinion about NASCAR. So that I just want to get rid of it. I don't want that crap. So you can pick up some really good deals up there, but you have to be persistent, like what Val and I do. Because when he's with me, see, it's going to take me longer this year, but he goes down one side. We go down an aisle. He's on one side. I'm on the other side. We ask dealers, "Hey, do you have any NASCAR?" And you you get several answers. The first answer you get is, "I left it at home." And then you get another answer like they'll go, "No," and they'll kind of give you like this look, like what are you, some kind of idiot for collecting NASCAR? Then you get the people that have it, and they go, "Yeah, here we go," and they'll show you where it's at in their case. They'll bring out a box, and it's like, woohoo! So you'll find stuff there, but you got to dig for it.
Yeah, yeah, might as well ask. And then, well, the other one is, yeah, we got NASCAR, and then pull out Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I got NASCAR. Yeah, and then you're right. They got F1 cars. I'm like, it's not the same.
Yeah, man, if I had a dollar for every person who said, yeah, I left it home.
Yeah, yeah. We've had that more. That's probably the most popular answer that we get is, yeah, I got some, but I left it at home.
But like I said, with us asking for the last, what, 10, 15 years,
This this will be my 21st national.
yeah. So he knows a thing or two. Something else, if you're going and you see something that you have not seen before, special, then you might want to pick it up because it
Mm-hmm.
might not be there. Now, all the common stuff, wax boxes or whatever, current years or last few years, something that, you know, a lot of dealers will have, you can probably price comparison and shop. But if you find something you collect, something you don't see all the time, something you're wanting, you might want to start haggling and trying to see if you can get it then so that it's not gone when you come back. And then also ask for their booth number. They will tell it to you and write it down. Use your phone, use your notes, use a piece of paper, table number, and some notes about that so you can come back. Other than because otherwise, you're going to say, it was over here by this person. And after a day or two, it's going to look like you think you know where they are, but you're not going to find them. Or you're going to waste time trying to find them when you could simply just write it down and keep some notes.
That's what I do. Is like when I see something cool in a case that I'm thinking, well, I might want to get that later. I don't want to buy it now. Uh, I ask them for their booth number, and I'll put it on my phone, and I'll put a little quick description of what it is that was in that case. So I know how to get back there directly because Val's exactly right. You, if you think you know where it is, you're wrong because that place is so big. They're adding 75 more tables this year. So you think you know where it's at, and it's not there. So it's best to do that. Oh yeah, look at it. We got an interactive.
Yes, I think this is new this year, and just to kind of toot my own horn, I asked for something like this about 15 years ago, and I don't think they understood exactly what I was talking. They weren't techie, but this year got an interactive map, so you can
My
click on a
God.
booth and grad collections, vintage cards, 707 vintage cards.
He'll have Eli. I mean, yeah, he'll have some manels, the 707 cards. He'll
Oh
have.
yeah, right. And so autographed memorabilia, vintage cards. So this is something new so really happy to see this. Only about 10, 15 years, but it's pretty cool. So this is the um NSCC.com under the interactive map section.
Wow, PSA is like literally up front. They are going to be swamped.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the main lobby. So
Yeah,
they're
that's
where they
the
were
river.
before,
That's
right?
River
No,
Road. That's the main street.
because I thought entrances here
Well,
and
yeah, the VIPs will come in on the side over there, and that'll be like the running of the bulls right there when they
yeah,
open
that's
that
always
up.
fun. So SGC. Here's all some of the other ones here. Let me zoom in more. So I, might want to come up with a plan, or if there's anybody in particular, you can see all the corporate kind of there. So Tops Fanatics back there, Blowout Panini. So can I have an idea of if there's anybody particular you want to scout out, or if you're going to go to each table, have an idea, a pattern, know the layout, so that you don't miss anything. Because you never know, every table could be what you're looking for.
Yeah, you never know. That's the whole. That's one of the more exciting things about this is you don't know what you're going to find and what you're going to see, and you're going to see a lot of things there that you're like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I got to get that. So that's an interesting. This is the first I've seen of the map. I was going to look at it the other day and I forgot about it because I'm old. But so I wonder where. I wonder where. I'm not. No, I'm not even going to mention them on our show because they don't deserve to be. Uh, but so eBay's back there. Heritage. Okay, Golden. So yeah, Golden's part of eBay. So he's right next door to eBay. His space is half of what eBay's is. Wow. Tops Fanatics, boo. I mean, you didn't hear me say that.
So you have that, and let me change. Let me go back over here. Here, I'll show this one. So you have the show hours, right? It's gonna be Wednesday, starting at 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's the latest night. Or VIP early
Yeah, I think
entry.
VIPs
So
get in what an hour early.
hour early. So you have to have the VIP, um, whatever, and the
Yeah, and
tickets.
they're out. They're sold out of those.
They usually do. Um, so then you can go buy your dailies. There's trade nights scheduled Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are the trade nights. And customers with VIP credentials are admitted to the show floor 60 minutes early each day of the national. And the VIP entrance will be from the VIP lounge in the conference center.
Yeah, that's all, as you're going in. That's all. That's gonna be off to the left.
So probably time's running out, but if you need a scooter, you need 7 days before a day.
I think we all me if you were there me you Misha some other folks we could all rent scooters and go four wide down the aisles and block all the all the guys with the shiny cards and the Zion cases.
There you go. There you go. And then uh, I was showing Logan this, and I am so glad. We collect NASCAR and getting autos. Usually everybody charges. Maybe they do like a VIP experience or something like that. But I was looking at Jerry Rice, and this was kind of a new one on me. And um, And so he charges 210 for a regular. Premium is 263. And trading cards have their own ticket at $315. That's not for rookie. That's just any trading card standard size to 2.5 by 3.5. So pretty much any trading cards is $315. So
Wow.
that's the first time I saw that called out. Sometimes it's the rookie or something like that that they're charging big bucks, whatever. But um, it's amazing what some of these players charge, and I understand because it's their time and that kind of thing. But and they're getting them all centralized, but that's a that's a lot of money. So, but it's not a picture or anything like that or inscription. Those are all add-ons, a la carte. Like you go into Gibson's and order a steak inside.
Yeah. So yeah. So the national, it's a great place. It's a great place just to have fun with sports cars and see your friends. Because for me, it's kind of become like a family reunion kind of thing, where we've known so many people over so many years that and we only get to see them once a year at the national. So it's like I said, it's like a family reunion. So um, if you've never been, I highly recommend going. It's unfortunately it's not cheap these days. They kind of they kind of hit you pretty hard on the hotels and everything and parking. And then if you have to fly, of course, that's an additional expense. So it's not cheap to go, but can afford to go and want to go. It's you got to go at least once in your lifetime. You've got to go.
I was looking to see what tickets are for entry. I forgot now.
Well,
So
we've all got VIP passes this year, so we'll be right there at the VIP entrance. And my first place I'll be going is to drop off all my stuff at PSA. So that's my game plan starting out. Then after that, I'll probably be seeing people I haven't seen, and we'll just be talking. So Wednesday night will probably not. I probably won't find a lot of stuff to buy because I'll be seeing everybody. And
so so general admission daily is 30. The 5-day early entry pass is 150. Basic VIP is 200, and then there's an all access VIP at 330. Those are sold out. The basic VIP is sold out. So the only thing available is the general admission at $30 a day, and the 5-day entry for 150. Looks like you get a little count if you purchase before June 30th, but that's coming past. So
yeah, I bought our VIP tickets back in December, and I made my reservations back in December.
that's the way to go. So put on your calendar sometime in December to start looking at when the hotels and stuff come open, and then when the tickets go on sale and start planning. Then you can start looking at airfare order if you're driving or whatever. So I
Yeah,
hope to
we'll be
make it next
driving.
year. So
And it's not a bad drive for us. It's like 550 miles or something. It's not a bad drive. We'll leave early Tuesday morning. We'll get there probably 7ish at night, just in time to check in and go eat. And then first thing the next morning, I will be going to get all my badges. Also, I have a uh, uh, what media. Dang, I couldn't think of it. Dang it. Also have a media badge too that I've got to pick up. So if Val was going, he could have one too, and I think he's got one reserved there, but he's not going to be there. So
right, if you see looking for a NASCAR radio sticker,
yeah, I'll have NASCAR radio stickers. I've got some national buttons I'll be giving people. Um, and we can do selfies, have fun. This year I'm actually Val. I'm going to see if I can try to get some people to do some sound bites for the show. Hi, I'm Nat Turner with Collectors, and you're watching NasCard Radio or something. I'll ask him if he'll do that.
okay, awesome.
But and
All right,
just get some sound bites, and we'll see.
I think that's all I had for that segment. If there's anything else before we go to King's Court.
No.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm getting ready to take my hat off.
Okay.
All righty then. I just ate some imperial margarine. Dun 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 dun. I've got my crown. All right. So we're going to start off this week with honorable mention number one in King's Court. This is on the 19th of July, 2025. Donruss NASCAR Racing, Alan Kowicki, downtown SSP. They were asking $299.99 for this bad boy, and they ended up with $220. So not bad.
Not bad at all.
No, I like the way the downtowns look this year,
Very nice. Yeah.
and that's a nice one. And he's from Wisconsin, so that may very well be Milwaukee in the background or something. Not really sure, but yeah, I think that's a great price for him. And this is his first downtown. That's his rookie downtown. So pretty cool. I think whoever got it, I think they got a deal. Look at
Very
that.
nice. Yeah.
All right. Next up is honorable mention number two. This is on the 23rd of July, 2025. Donruss Racing, Connor Zilisch, rated rookie, Black Pandora. They were asking $299.99. I probably would have just clicked and bought it if I'd seen it. But somebody put an offer and they got it for $250. So that's still not bad. I think that's with him being so hot, I think that's a good deal.
I agree with you there. So
250
at the end,
because there's not many Black Pandoras out there. There's just not many at all.
no, Misha talks about how scarce they are and that folks don't realize it. So if he wins Rookie of the Year and if he gets close to winning the championship, that card will be fire.
Yeah, most definitely. But again, to make a great race team, it takes a
Takes a
Zillage,
zillage. It sure does.
and there's a lot of Zillages out there. At least I've got some base Zillages now. I'll probably will get one of them graded eventually. But yeah, that's a nice card. I love those Black Pandoras.
Yeah, that thing that pops that photo looks good.
All right, cool, man. All right, we may talk about this one for a second. This next one. Our Joker, this is on the 18th of July, 1988 Max Dale Earnhardt, number 99, promo rookie card from the 1988 card set. It says this is number 86 of 999. But what's about that, Val?
What was that?
It says it's from
Oh,
the set. It's number 86 of 999. What do you notice about it?
it is missing the 999 gold star. And
Sticker, yeah.
yeah, right. That should match the number of the certificate. So it's missing the letter. So I think this is a hodgepodge here. Somebody tried to put two pieces together that don't fit.
Yeah, but you notice the certificate's not signed either.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
So
So
you got a few things going on there.
yeah, now you say that it should be signed and a number, right? So I mean, if it was like 998 or something like that, well, maybe it didn't sign the high numbers, but that should be signed. So that's even more red flags if there's extra search that didn't
Yeah.
get attached. So I don't know. This one I'd kind of stay away from.
Well, it's still a base card, or
That's
not a
true.
base
Right.
card, but
Right.
it's still his number 99 Max card that
So I
everybody
guess we can get it
wants.
for a good deal, maybe.
Well, I think this person did get it for a good deal because they wanted 299 for this card, and it went for 225. I should have bought that for 225, then get it graded. Even a PSA 9 you can get 550 $600 for.
I don't like the photo. I would try to get a better photo because you really can't see the corners.
No, you really can't.
So, but very interesting.
But yeah, very interesting. It's I think it's like you say, maybe Max didn't put all the stickers on, and didn't. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe this seller knows. Maybe his this is that guy King Cooper that I guess he's a cousin of mine. but yeah, maybe he has some ins at Max and knows some things. I'd like to know some more history about it. But I think it's kind of cool. I wish I should have bought it because I saw it and I made an offer. I think I made like a low ball offer, like $150. I was trying to low ball it, and he declined it. I should have ponied up and bought it, but I
Pursued it a
didn't.
little more. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I honestly I kind of forgot about it.
I can understand that. A lot of stuff going on.
Man, no kidding. All right. So next up is our Jack of the Week, our young driver. This was on the 21st of July, 2025 Donruss Racing rated rookie blue velocity autograph. Here we go again, Connor Zilisch. And this is card number 9 of 25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yet again, they were asking $500 for this card, and this card went for the same price as the other one, $250. So I think I would rather have the Black Pandora.
Yeah, I mean, this one is autoed,
Yeah,
and
that's
it seems
true.
like it's way off center to me. But I don't know if
It
that's just
does.
the
I've
way.
noticed that. I don't know if that's by design or not. I don't know.
That's really curious. But
But you look at the gold lines that go down on the left side that go down and make an
right,
L. You look at that border compared to the border over there, the same. So I think that's by design. I think that's how they're made, and I would hope that the PSA graders, if you were to get it graded, would notice that.
yeah, I wouldn't want to be the first one to send it in though.
No, no, let them get their feet wet with somebody else.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
he's got a nice signature. It's not a Ty freaking Gibbs scribble scribble. It's
Yeah, and it's double sticker.
yeah. Yeah. He get the double sticker with motorsports, but still cool. I'd love to pull one out of a box. I'm actually thinking about buying several boxes while I'm at the National. We'll see. I don't know if I want to go all in on a case of Donruss, but because
I meant to tell you, I meant to show it, but somebody hit a slingshot. Somebody opened a blaster and it hit a slingshot Zillage. So I
oh
just
wow,
I'll show that picture at least so you can see what it looks like before we end the show. So,
okay,
but
cool.
Zillage, that's nice.
It is. That's a nice card, man. Congrats to the buyer for
Yep.
sure. All right. Next up is our Queen of the Week. This is on the 18th of July. Danica Patrick Prism Sensational Auto. And you know what it is? We love gold. There you go. Yep. It's a gold card. They were asking $279, Danica. And if you look at the back of it, Val, I think it's her car number. I think it's number 7. Yeah.
7 out of 10.
And she drove the 7 at one point somewhere. So I think she drove that in. Did she drive that in Xfinity?
I think
I'm trying
so.
to remember. Yeah, so that's one of her car numbers. We'll say that it's not her Cup car number 10, but still,
It was a
uh,
GoDaddy car.
yeah, the GoDaddy car. But guess what?
What?
Dun, 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 dun. Click. Somebody
Wow.
bought it for $279.
She does have a good auto.
She does, and it's a PSA 10. So you can't. You really that's probably a pretty decent price to pay. I think that's okay.
Looks good.
It looks really good. I like the way that looks. The gold, and she's got her hair all puffed out and everything, but she doesn't. She's got that code. What's that? Code 3 or whatever that even is. Uh,
I don't know.
Man, it's on her GoDaddy suit, but still, it's a great card. I love that card. And again, like you say, she's got a good auto.
All right.
All right, cool, man. So next up is our King of the Week. And this is on the 16th of July, 2024 National Treasures Hendrick 40th Anniversary Signatures out of 15. Junior, Dale Jr., and it's a Hall of Fame. This card went out for bidding, believe it or not. And it ended at $760. with 11 bids.
They did
Junior.
a great job with that series.
They really did. Those 40th anniversary cards are, they're pretty much on fire too.
Yeah, it's a good looking card. Nice auto. They did, like I said, Misha team did a great job with those,
They
and
did.
they're highly collectible. Everybody's trying to get those. There's what, 5 or 6 of them, whatever. So
Mhm.
trying to get them all.
And it's got his Bush car number and his dad's car number, so it's number 3. So some people kind of dismiss, oh, it matches the car number or whatever. I think that's important. And I
See,
think
now
that adds
to
value
me,
to the card.
maybe a little. I wouldn't put. Well, some of this stuff is just so hard to find to take any number.
Yeah, but if you hit something that's a car number, like I hit a Jeffy Poo 24 of 25 card out of select, and I also hit that damn Kevin Harvick number 4 of 10 green card. So hey, you never know.
All right.
All right, cool, man.
Pretty stout though.
I like it. All right, next up is our Ace of the Week. It's our 101. It's on the 19th of July. Check this one out, y'all. Wyatt Miller, 1 of 1, Magma 2025 Panini NASCAR rookie. And of course, that's Dale Earnhardt's, I guess, grandson. Yes, grandson. They're asking kind of a pie in the sky number, $14.99.99. But however, it went for $600.
Wow.
That's some early dang prospecting right there.
Or Kelly,
Or Kelly, well, she got plenty of money.
her mom, his
Yeah,
mom.
Kelly Earnhardt bought it. Kelly Earnhardt Miller. She may have bought it. She said, "Well, I'm sparing no expense. I'm buying it." But pretty cool, man, for Wyatt Miller. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's one of the things about Panini Instant. Putting out those cards early.
Yeah, we've seen some good prices on those Panini Instant cards.
Well,
So
last year had Zilisch, right? His
yeah,
first card. So White Mills in it this year. So love
is he
those
like a
Panini
rated?
Instant.
He's like what, a rated prospect? I think is that what
Yeah,
it said? Yeah.
rated prospect,
So that's
and
pretty
that's
cool.
very cool.
So hopefully he can do something in racing. Um,
I
I,
think so.
I,
He has a ways to go. I mean,
he does.
let's
He's
see
got a
how old
ways
he
to
is
go.
here. He's 13 years old. So
13. So yeah, you got another 5 years where you're going to see him maybe in trucks or cup.
I mean, it's
Uh,
not like he can even drive in North Carolina yet. So
yeah, he can drive a race car, but he cannot drive a regular street car. That's kind of funny when you think about it. I bet he's tooling around Kannapolis in a car. I bet you he is.
I don't know, but okay.
Yeah, his mom's going, "Hey, Wyatt, go to the store and go get me some Oreos or something." And he takes off and goes get it for her. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it moving.
All right. Lastly, our royal flush of the week. This is on the 20th of July, and we all know what the 20th of July was. That's the day landed on the moon in 1969. I remember where I was when that happened. But anyway, 2003 Press Pass Stealth Dale Earnhardt Gear Grippers driver's glove PSA 8. That don't mean nothing. Trust me. This card, they were asking 2,500. It went for $1,100, and you see why. Val is showing it on the screen right now. Tell me, car numbers don't matter.
Three. Well, his car number was 99. It'd be a different story, but his car number was 3. So 3 of 3.
Yeah, they only made 3 of them, and that's 3 of 3. So I could see, because when I first saw it, when I was looking through the eBay listings, I'm going, my God, why is this card going for so much? Then I zoomed in and went, oh, that's why. I get it now. But pretty cool. I love that card. Um, those cards are hard to get,
Yeah.
as we
Race
all.
glove card and certified authentic from Press Pass. Used during the 2000 NASCAR Winners Cup race.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, right. The last year he was alive. So, but that's really cool. I love that card, man. That's a great. And that same seller had a lot of graded mem cards that went for some pretty good prices. So, again, like we've been saying about the Dale Earnhardt Senior Market, keeps to me it just keeps going up, up, and up.
Well,
So it
it's super scarce because Panini can't produce anything, and so what's in the market is in the market.
very true. So if you can, I think, and that's one thing I may look for at the National is some Dale Earnhardt Senior mem cards and see if I can find some that are decently priced and buy them.
Because
So
even if it doesn't get the license tomorrow, it's going to take them a little bit to come online, and it's not like they're sitting on a lot of memorabilia. I mean, I think they got a driver's suit or something like that, but it's not like they got a whole closet. So
yeah, and I think they've got those autos off the lithographs because they've been doing these one-on-ones of like Junior Johnson and all these other guys. Um, so they have that Earnhardt auto cut. So they've got the autos. So they're I think they're ready pretty much to go. They just got to get the green light from Teresa.
I know we're kind of run over time, but I was looking through one of the checklists. This was like last year or 2 years ago, but like in 2017, I think it was, or 2016 Torque, there were like 101s in there of Earnhardt. So they didn't make a lot. I don't know if it was to kind of test the market or test what they could do, what couldn't do. But if you go back and look, and there's Earnhardt in the one of those series. So, and I've never
Oh
seen it pop out. So it could be
no,
wax.
that would be some big bucks. I mean,
If I remember,
big
I have to
bucks.
make a note. I have to go into my archives and pull some of that stuff. But yeah, Earnhardt stuff is still king.
Oh yeah.
Let me show that slingshot of Connor Zilisch. I saw that
Oh
in one of the
wow.
groups. So that's what you're looking for out of retail.
That is awesome.
So I think the person was like taking offers. So it's like uh,
I'd take offers on that. I would not lowball sell it.
either that or
I would
put it
be
out at
patient.
auction. Put it out at auction. Start at like at $200, and then
Man,
let it
that's a
go.
hit
Make sure
right there.
everybody know about it. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, I was at my Target today. No Donruss blasters. So I'm actually may go there after the show because the guy who stocks it, uh, I kind of know him, but he stocks at night.
Does he?
So
Okay. And I'm curious to see some of those souvenir swatches, what they look like too. That's the sweatshirt, so out of retail.
oh yeah, for sure.
Curious. So, all right. Anything else before we go? Hashtags, National 2025,
Yeah.
Chicago.
Hashtag NSCC 2025. That's a good one. Hashtag PSA 10. Hashtag it's so shiny. Hashtag we love gold. There you go. And hashtag tie freaking get if he ever wins a race.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, listening to the show. Again, we'll be next week. Hopefully, I'm excited to see what Logan picks up in Chicago and hear some of those stories, and who maybe get some video intros and stuff like that. So we'll see. Everybody have a safe race weekend. We got a few races going on in Indy. So, but for me and Logan, thanks for watching again, and we will catch you in 2 weeks. We're out of here. Bye.